Okay, and final match of the day here at the Gymkhana Stadium, LMS Kenya taking on LMS Pakistan. Both teams need a win. So Pakistan have won the toss and elected to bat. At the crease are Waleed Khalid, and with him is Hamza Mazar. Hamza's on strike. Opening the bowling for Kenya is Kelvin Nganga. Nice action there from Kelvin. A good loop on it. Well played by Hamza as well. They're looking for two. Could have been a run out there. That's the first wicket. Well bowled to Kelvin Nganga. And he picks up Waleed Khalid with an early breakthrough. Let's have a look at this highlights. It's good loop, good composure, caught and bowled, celebration, pumping the legs. Score 7 for 1. So Adil Khan is a new batsman in. It's great keeping down the leg side by Kelvin on that occasion, but very good glove work by the Kenyan wicketkeeper. It's skidded through to the keeper there. Dot ball, new bowler is Joseph Arihambo. Another dot ball there. So 16 for 1. So you look at that lovely welcome boundary. From Hamza Mazar. Back-to-back boundaries there. Takes him to 11 from 6. Into the covers. They're looking for 2. Could be a run out. No. Calm heads prevail. They would have been in trouble there. Adil Khan on 4 from 2 now. Left-handed. Hamza's on strike. Clean header of the ball. It's wide. He's helped it on its way. Should be a couple. Just the one. Uh, 26 for 1 after 3. Hamza Bazar's on 13 from 8 and Adil Khan 7 from 4. Kelvin Ngunga is coming on for his second. It's tossed up, it's down the ground. Hamza on strike. It's great fielding from the Kenyans. It's a fairly gloomy day here in Kenya. We had a beautiful day yesterday with blue skies and sunshine. It's overcast conditions. Today, we had a bit of rain this morning. That's a lovely shot. That'll be 1 bounce 4. 17 from 9 for Hamza Mazar. It's tossed up. It's gone for it. It's chipped to long on. Just be the one. End of the over there for Kenya. So another Group B match. Looks like South Africa were reined in a bit by LMS Kenya. So 128 for 2 after 17 overs. Hit down the ground by Hamza. Short. Just be the one. It's a big heave-ho. Could be too fielder down his throat. What a catch! What a fantastic effort by the man in the deep there. 2 hands above his head there. Great catch. And that's the second wicket. Let's have a look at this replay. He's hit it sweetly, but straight to the fielder. He's had to do quite a bit of work here. The boundary's just behind him. Safe as you like. What a fantastic effort by the young man. Be saving that highlight reel and sharing it on social media later, I'm sure. Well bowled, appeal for LBW. Kirsty, our umpire, says not out. She's been one of the fan favourites. Our chair in Kenya, a bit high. Let's have a look at that replay. Really nice action from the youngster. Oh, he hit that so well. Just picked out the fielder. It's been one of the catches of the tournament so far. Getting a bit of shape now. No, it's charging in, looking for another wicket. Oh, it's a superb delivery. Just drawn the batsman forward, pitched and shaped away off the deck. I don't know who's been coaching this team, but they are phenomenal. Really good to watch these youngsters. Most of them are 19, 20 years old. A lot of youth in this Kenyan side. The future is bright for cricket here. It's worked on the leg side there. Just the one. Good energy in the field from the Kenyans. Bowler charging in. Giving him a bit more width there, but straight to the fielder. Just the one. So, in the Group B game, South Africa ended up on 161 for 2 after their 20 overs. And Kenya are 17 without loss in the third over. Score here is 42 for 2 after 6 overs. Even Stevens, I would say. Not too much damage in the wickets column for Pakistan. Going at 8 and just under 7 and over. Exactly 7 and over. It's a wide ball. Unusual. Big swing and a miss. Well bowled. And he's walked. Good bit of sportsmanship there from the Pakistan batter. Unfortunately, got a little nick on the way through to the keeper. The players have passed the ball back to the umpire, Kirsty. It's gone back a bit quicker than she expected there. Let's have a look at this replay. Oh, big thick outside edge. Great catch by the keeper. The ball was dipping on him. Good reflexes, good technique. Right, so new batter's taking guard. Looks like he's going to bat on leg stump there. Oh, lovely umpire Kirsty. Just giving him leg stump and middle stump. He's played that off middle. He misses that and he's gone. So over up, it's 46 for 3 after 7. Adil Khan's and 20 from 13. Usman Javed, 1 off 2. Oh, it's lovely flight. It's in the air, but should be safe. They should be looking for 2 here. Slow to turn, but a little bit of a fumble saves them. It's in the gap. Just the 1. Looks like the batter's got a little bit of cramp there. Outside edge, juice the full stroke there, well bowled by Calvin and Gunga. One to camp for Kelvin here, looking to pick up a second wicket. Flights it so well. Lovely ball. So 52 for 3 after 8. The pendulum's just swung towards the Kenyans in the wind predictor. 60% in favor of the Kenyans at the moment. I've just managed to slow down the scoring of the Pakistan side. Joining me at the crease, in the popping crease, in the hot box, none other than Ross Cawood.
Good afternoon, Bjorn. It's fantastic to be back here. Been at Simba today. Watched England with a big win over the Kenyan under-23s. Now South Africa defending 160 against Kenya. Kenya looking strong there.
I'd say they're favourites at the moment. A little break and play.
So Pakistan in trouble yet.
Projected score 130. A few more wickets and it'll drop even more. Kenyans have bowled well, Ross.
So John Evayo in the air. There's a man out there. It's a great catch on the car corner boundary. So Adil Khan has to go. Fantastic catch there by Duncan Amadzi. It went high. Was in the air a long time. So another wicket down for Pakistan. 53 for 4.
Match. Kenya now 35 for 2. They require 127, 74 balls. Could be a close match. Samir is the new batter in. And the crowd favourites here in Nairobi. Samir, skipper of Pakistan, is the first to say hello to anyone and everyone. Very friendly fellow. It's worked nicely down to the vacant third man in region. That'll be 4. Let's just hold up. The outfield really is slow today with all the rain we had this morning.
It's been another great day here in Kenya. World Cup Day 4. Tournaments entering the Kirsty. Giving him out LBW. Musamir on the back foot.
It's a good appeal there.
So
look at the replay.
It's tossed up.
I can't see much from that angle.
So Pakistan 55 for 5. As I was saying, beyond tournament now entering business end. Big finals day on Saturday. Top 2 in each pool qualifying for the semi-finals.
So, yeah, big game tomorrow. LMS England taking on the rest of the world.
And another big game, South Africa against Australia. It's going to be...
Decide where the teams lie in their groups, respective groups of Pool B. The rest of the world have got an outside chance if they can beat England convincingly. Is there any chance, Ross?
Putting me on the spot, Chabion. As a neutral, I think England are in some fine form. The last 2 games they've played superbly well. Well captained by Harry Killoran. So the new man in, Saad Khalid. Get out to cover. It'll just be a single. So 9 overs complete. The score is 56 for 5. Well bowled there by Joseph Odiambo. Nicely played into the covers by Saad Khalid. Fantastic to have the Kenyan under 23s at the World Cup. Great bunch of guys. Talented youngsters. Played with enthusiasm all week. Well bowled by Joseph on the money. So news from Simba Cricket Ground. In pursuit of 161. Kenya are 42 for 2. Nicely played down to fine leg by Usman Javed. So 10 overs complete, 60 for 5. Will be switch of ends. Fantastic shot there of Nairobi City. Yet we had the Gymkhana. What a ground. So captain of the Kenyan under 23, Tom Ajijo. Right arm off spinner into the attack. Usman Javed, the man on strike. I think the Pakistan team would gladly take the projected score at the current situation. But 120 does seem a long way off at the moment. Tossed up. Well bowled there by Tom Ajijo. Get away to cover for a single. So 11 overs complete, 63 for 5. Pakistan, a lot of rebuilding to do here. So Dennis Kavinya, the new man, into the attack. Usman Javed on strike. False start. Cut away into the gap. Third man gets around nicely to cut it off.
Dennis Kavinya is the new bowler. Looks useful. If you want to see any of the highlights of this match, you can just go to lastmanstands.com, click on live scores, and it should bring up LMS Kenya u23 versus LMS Pakistan, and you click on that link and it'll give you all the wickets and boundaries so far of this match. And what a catch it was that we saw earlier. I think, Ross, you missed it. You'll have to go through this again. It's been one of the catches of the tournament. I'll see if I can pick it up and show you in this comms box. But certainly a well-drilled outfit, these. Oh, that one went the other way. Well bowled. Good keeping. Good cricket.
Fantastic keeping there. Quick hands. Took the bells off in a flash. So 12 overs complete, 66 for 5. So John Aveo, been fantastic. 3 overs, 2 for 7.
Just rotating the strike.
Big shot. There's a man out there. He's coming around.
Oh my word.
He's caught it, but he has gone over stood on the rope. So there's a maximum there for Saad Khalid. As you watch that again, it's actually a great catch.
It's one-handed.
What a catch.
Oh my goodness. That's phenomenal stuff.
Unbelievable scenes, yeah. The moon ball. Down to square leg. Just be a single.
Well, that would have beaten the one I want to show you, Ross. That was outstanding hands there by the man of the deep. And have a look at this. It's well kept, difficult down the leg. Loose delivery there from John Avayo. He's bowled well so far.
So in the England-Kenya under-23 game, the last few overs, Andrew Turner pulled a hammy.
Ouch.
So one of the Kenyan under-23 fielders came on to help square leg. And he took an absolute blind over catch to catch his best mate out.
That's the worst and the best feeling, I guess, at the same time.
I said to him, he said I had to catch it, I couldn't drop it.
I'm sure they'll have a laugh about it afterwards. Let's have a look at that again. Wow, the athleticism there. Fantastic.
So 13 overs, 78 for 5. Jarvan and Khaled going along nicely here, rebuilding after that early collapse. So Calvin Nanga, 3 overs, 1 for 27.
Scott reminds me of a young Ross Cawood. Gives the ball good loop, good flight.
Outside edge, onto third man. Fielder will get around and cut it off. They'll get back for 2. That's good running. Bit of a fumble there from the keeper. They'll get back for 3. So 2 balls to go yet. Usman Javed. Plain a miss. So beyond the highlights of the day so far here at the Gymkhana for you.
It's that one-handed catch without a shadow of a doubt. Went for 6, but amazing stuff. And yourself, Ross, what has been the highlights for you?
I witnessed some unbelievable hitting from the England batsmen today. Shiv Patel, Blake van der Linde, Andrew Turner, clearing the ropes by miles.
With ease and grace.
Ease and grace.
How they've looked as a powerful batting unit. And how did Mohan bowl?
Belisi was quality, bowled with some pace, hitting good areas. It was tough to get away. The team was again well captained by Harry Kiloran. So slight delay.
I think the umpire is just clarifying with the batter that he was not allowed a runner, as per the new ICC regulations. It's well bowled.
Tomajijo, he's led this team well this week. He's a great guy.
Oh, the other match, LMS South Africa versus LMS Kenya. Kenya 60 for 4 after 10, chasing 161. In a bit of trouble there. It's well worked. Should be a couple here. It's a slower one. Been very impressed with this wicketkeeper, Ross. Took a good catch as well.
Yep.
Ball dipping on him.
Yeah, he is good. Quick hands.
Sharp down the leg.
Reminds me of a young Bjorn Briggs.
In my heyday, Ross. About 40 years ago.
What do they say? The older we get, the better we were. So Pakistan, they've just got to make sure they bat their 20 overs here. Just to get some sort of total.
I think, yeah, if they can get to 130, I'll be happy. Predicted score's now 120. Something to bowl at.
Nicely played off his legs there by Usman Javed.
Another over gone. It's 90 for 5 after 15. And then Kibabi just gone for 9 runs so far off his 2. It's tidy stuff.
So I didn't see the Bangladesh rest of the world game. Was there some big hitting from the Bangladesh batsmen?
They batted very well, but it wasn't the carnage that we've seen previously. It was calculated stuff along the ground mostly. There were a few big sixes, but not the rampage that they had in that first match. They still put on about, I can't remember exactly, but well over 200.
230.
230. I think 4 of them got their 50s. And Jeff Brewer got an early wicket, and I thought maybe
Nice shot
could
there.
have a good game, but no.
So what's your pick for the semi-final lineups?
Well, it looks like it's going to be Australia and South Africa in Pool B. Tomorrow we'll decide who's 1 and 2. Could go either way. And then Pool A, Bangladesh have finished top. I don't think anyone can catch them.
No.
They've got a bye tomorrow. Oh, it's good pace. And beaten outside of the bat there. And England, I need to have a look at that pool again.
So England sit on 24 points. Rest of the world on 20. They both play each other tomorrow.
So if rest of the world still need a 10-pointer to take them to 28.
There's a man coming out around. He'll get under it.
Oh, it's safe as houses.
Comfortable catch there at long off. So Pakistan lose their 6th wicket. Saad Khalid makes a long walk back to the dressing room.
So there's a chance that they could both finish on 26 points. No, they can't finish on 26 points each. The rest of the world need a win with a bonus point to beat them. England get the bonus points. Losing bonus points, they'll end up on 28. and rest of the world will be on 26. So, a lot to do for rest of the world.
Absolutely.
I've got a good net run rate of 2.8, but
Hassan Ahmed off the mark, running it down to third man. Fielder get around and cut it off.
just having a look here. Just want to make sure.
Nicely played down to Logan.
Right, only 2 games.
16 overs complete, 93 for 6. Usman Javed, 26 of 29. Hassan Ahmed, just the 1 ball, 1 run to his name. So John Aveo, fantastic spell so far. 3 for 19 in his 3. Going to be looking to finish well here. Good start. So the over, dot ball. Tricky line and length there that John O'Vear is bowling. Usman Javed is in. He's struggling to get this away. Slapped away to extra cover. The man on the fence will tidy that up.
Rest of the world on 20. They get 8 points, England get 4. They'll come down to net run rate and sound, and England will go through net run rate.
So 95 for 6 after 17. So just looking at the tables there tomorrow with the rest of the world against England. The rest of the world get 8 points, England 2. They'll both be 28 and it'll go down to net run rate, and England will go through on that. So Kababi into his final over, 1 for 13.
Yeah, so the rest of the world have got it all to do. They'll have to win with a 10-pointer. Bonus point win. Tough ask.
Against a rampant England team. So boundaries are hard to come by here for Pakistan. I haven't seen one boundary in the last 5 or 6 overs. Nice shot down the ground. Over the fence. I think the batsman heard me. A few bounces into the advertising board. A great shot there by Hassan Ahmed.
Just a flick of the wrists. Great shot.
So 2 overs to go. The score is 103 for 6. So LMS Kenya need 63 from 30 balls. Pursuit of South Africa's 160. Rajivi, Ranji and 31 or 15, so he's in. Wasenga 15 or 12. So should be an exciting final 6 overs. So Duncan Majetsi.
It's just 10 and over, Ross. It's very doable. Just the wickets in hand could be a problem.
Absolutely right, Bjorn. So down the leg, keeper misses it. It's going to be 5 wides.
Difficult one for the wicketkeeper. It's the first mistake he's made today. Not happy with himself, but that was that was a tough one.
Wild. Tell you what, Pakistan will be happy with that. Any runs they can get now.
All very useful runs to their total. 110 for 6. Big swing and a miss. Much better ball from Duncan McIndetsi. Bottom edge, could be 4 more. Is it going to go? Does it have enough legs on it? Just enough. Bubbles over the ropes. Another boundary, so good over this for Pakistan.
Oh, towed it.
The harshest of luck for the bowler.
Wasn't the worst ball. The right areas. So last ball.
It's well bowled. Very well bowled. Well finished there.
So yeah, very good spell of bowling there from Duncan. 1 for 15 in his 2 overs. So the captain, Tom Ejijo, is going to bowl the 20th over. Hit away to extra cover, just a single. So Usman Javed, I reckon, swinging hard yet. Tossed up, it's well bowled, pace off. There's a man out there. He'll get back for two. This could be a run out. And is Hassan Ahmed not even in the frame. He sort of had to go. He had to get Usman Javed back on strike. So Usman Javed, last man stands. What can he do? The moon ball's up. Swing and a miss, clever bowling. The slower it is, the harder it is to get away. It's in the air. There's a man underneath it. Steadies himself. Oh. He doesn't get it back.
It's all happening out there, Ross.
That's all happening.
Yeah. Huge grin on Usman Javed. He's on 40. Can he get some runs here to take him to his 50? We're talking about this innings for years to come. He's got a life here. Went straight up. Difficult catch.
It's bowled in. Thomas Achijo does him with the flight and the pace. See the door in the young man.
And no 50 for Usman Javed. He's bowled 40 from 40. 116 for 7. Tamajoji. 1 for 12.
Big smiles there. He's a great guy. He's led this team so well during the tournament. So the target of 117 for the Kenyan under-23s to record their first win of the tournament.
It's all to do. We need to start well. Runs shouldn't be a problem. It's need to not lose too many wickets. Pakistan, we're looking for early breakthroughs, early wickets, beautiful views. Let's have a look at this replay. He's bowled it from quite far back. It's a moon ball.
He's used the great use of the crease.
He's enjoyed it. Look at the celebration. Smiles all around.
Unbelievable scenes. So we're going to take a break, the change of innings. We'll be back for the Kenyan under-23 run chase in a few minutes. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back. The start of the second innings, LMS Kenya have bowled well, restricted LMS Pakistan to 118. And now we've got to chase it down. Opening the batting is Tom Ojijo, the skipper. He's with Dennis Kavinya opening the batting. Hamza Mazars opening the bowling for LMS Pakistan. So 1 from 1. Ojijo's off strike. Dennis Kavinyas facing his first ball. It's just dab down to third man, and it's easy too. It's good cricket from Kenya. A little bit of drift in there. It's good field setting there from Pakistan. It's nice and aggressive. They know they're defending a low total here, so they've got a short cover and a short mid wicket in. They've opted to forego a third man, which could be risky. You've got to bowl very accurately. I like it though. Putting the pressure on the Kenyans. So, in Kenya versus South Africa, South Africa made 161 for 2, and Kenya are 143 for 8. So they need 19 runs off this last over. And remember, if they hit the last ball for 6, it's a home run, counts for 12. So it's very doable. It's well bowled. It's good running between the wickets there from Kenya. So in the other match, looks like Kenya have narrowly lost, bowled all out. South Africa with another good win under their belts. It's good running again. It would have been close there. Better throw. So 14 without loss. Great start, just what they needed. Steady. And chasing a low total. You don't want to lose any early wickets. Want to run well between the wickets. Keep the ball on the ground. They've looked very confident out there. I don't think the Kenyans are going to be taking too many aerial shots. They're playing very conservatively. It might be worth bringing in the long on, the long off, just another 5 meters in. Just to apply a little bit more pressure. They've got extra cover in and mid wicket in on the ring. It's good fielding there by the mid-wicket player from Pakistan. Hamza Mirza batted well today. Desperately need early wickets here, Pakistan. This is all that the Kenyans need to do. Nothing crazy. I just need 6 runs and over, so they're going about it the right way, the Kenyans. It's good fielding there by mid-on. 17 without loss after 3. It's a lovely shot. It's a cover drive. Good fielding in the deep there by long off. Scamper through for 2. Skipper Musamir into the attack. Ali Hassan fielding at mid-on. He's rocked back and put a turn and just defended that back to the bowler. We've got finally a few rays of sunshine bursting through the clouds. A gloomy day in Nairobi. It's well bowled, Musa. That's what they need. They need to build some pressure here with a few dot balls. A 21 without loss after 4. Good opening start here from Tom and Dennis. Come down the wicket there, good use of the feet. Better throw and he would have been in trouble there. Should be overthrows. No, another boundary there for the Kenyans. Let's have a look at that replay there. It's a big shot, half a chance, yes, difficult chance, and he's palmed it, 1 bounce 4. You've got to take your catches if you want to win matches. That's what my under 10 coach said to us, and it's still true today. Look at that shot of the bowler. That says it all. Good cricket. Such a nice release shot there to relieve the pressure. Let's keep the runs ticking. Scoreboard turning over. Let's come down the track. It's well weighted. Musamir, a wily character, good bowler. Doesn't give much away. It's a bit shorter. It's in the extra cover region, could be a boundary. Just enough legs on it to go over the ropes. .45 without loss after 6. He's bowled him, I think. Yeah. It's initially an appeal for LBW, but it's gone on to hit the wickets. Oh, that's so unlucky. It's come off. Outside leg onto the stumps. It was missing the wickets by a mile. And it's just being knocked on off the pads. Very unlucky. So Dennis Kavinya has bowled his son. He made 19 from 15 with 1-4. No sixes. Strike rate 126. Well batted. New batsman in is Brian Lekavu. Ali Hassan. He's got one from one ball. Amazing stuff from the youngster. Finally a breakthrough for Pakistan. They need more of that. That's a great delivery. Amazing what a wicket can do for your confidence. It's almost a perfect leg spinner delivery. Pitched on middle and off and just turned and bounced. It's well weighted there on the back foot and punched down the ground. Could be a boundary. Oh, it's good work. Great effort there by the long off fielder. He's beaten the cover fielder to the ball. One to come for Ali Hassan. $49 for one after 7. Looks like Adil Khan's coming on to bowl. It's down the ground. Just the one. So Kenya need now just more than a run a ball at the moment. 69 from 64. Well worked on the leg side. They're running hard. Should be 2. They turn well. Could be a run out here. It's definitely going to be a run out here. Miscommunication from the youngsters. Some inexperience coming through there from Brian and Tom. That is criminal. Pakistan won't mind how they come as long as the wickets keep coming. So it's a solid forward defence there by Calvin Nganga. So 51 for 2 after 8. Ali Hassan back into bowl. Oh, thick outside edge. He's drawn a full shot, but it's runs, more runs for Kenya. Rocked back. Slapped that to long on. Just the one. 66 from 59 balls. Can Pakistan sneak a few wickets and cause some fear in the change room of the Kenyans? It's a lovely shot. It's in the gap. Should be at least 2. Fancy footwork again from Pakistan. This is a nice delivery there from Ali Hassan. He's giving it good loop, good revs. It's a dot ball. So 1 for 10 offers two overs there for Ali Hassan. He's bowling nicely. .62 from 55 balls. 57 for 2 off 9 overs. It's a nice cover drive again. Top player just uses his wrist to flick it down to long on. Good hustle as well between the wickets. Musamir up to the job. Adil Khan. 0 for 4. He's got 2 balls left in a second over. Tosses it up. Gently pushed into the covers for 1. He's doing fielding off his own bowling. It's a good thing he was, because they were looking for the second again. Really have been coached well, this Kenyan side. Well-drilled unit. Brings up to 60 for Kenya. So 62 for 2 after 10. Brian Lekavu's on 9 from 9. And Kelvin Nganga, 6 from 8. Both batsmen looking good at the crease. A few boundaries will definitely help their cause. It's 57 or 50 balls. They'd want to get that under a runner ball just to give them some breathing space. One big over would do that for them. Tough step down the leg side. Not the best delivery there for Musa. Have to bowl that one again. Oh, it's a lovely delivery. Prodigious turn there by Musa Mir. Oh, he's got the leading edge there again. He's ripping it, turning it square. It's a straight one, little toppy there. It's well bowled again. Oh, it's a run out. Just what Pakistan needed. Great fielding. Other men from Lahore. A good take by Musa Mir as well. It was a difficult one. Low down. Good composure. Gather the ball. It's up in the air. And not stopping that one. It's a huge six from Duncan McIndetsi. Let's have a look at the replay. What a shot into the stands. Apologies, that's Brian Lekavu. So 47 or 45, 72 for 3 after 11. Should be a dawdle for the Kenyans, but a few more wickets and the Pakistan tails might get up. And the change room nerves might start to rattle. The Kenyans. Composure. They've looked superb today. Running between the wickets has been good apart from that run out. They've put pressure on the fielders. They've looked to work the ball all around the park. It's a full toss. He's unfortunately hit it straight to the fielder. Or fortunately if you're Adil Khan. Oh, it's a good flight and turn there from Adil Khan. He's given that a lot of air. He enjoyed that too, having a chat with the umpire. Paul and Kirsty umpiring here at Gymkhana. Big shout out to them and all our umpires, in fact. They've been outstanding. The lifeblood of Last Man Stands. Right, so Brian Lekavu on strike. He's on 21 from 17. Looking to attack the Pakistan bowlers. Lovely cover drive. It's good cricket again. .45 from 43. 40 of 37 balls required here. Pakistan still in this game. Just one wicket brings two. That's what they'll be telling each other. They can get a little string of wickets together. His last 30-odd runs are going to be very difficult for Kenya to get. Scores 80 for 3. We've got one ball left in the 13th over. Saad Khalid's running into bowl it. He beats the outside of the bat with a lovely delivery there. Let's have a look at this again. It's the arm ball from Saad Khalid. Ali Hassan's the new bowler. He's got 1 for 10 off 2 so far. That's full toss. Pretty close to a no ball, that. I think he's lucky to get away with that one. Ooh. So Brian Lekavu has to go. His LBW to Ali Hassan. He gets another wicket. Thought that might have been sliding down the leg, but probably umpire's call. Let's have a look at the highlights here. $81 for 4 is not what Kenya needed right then. A lot of chat in the field now. Pakistan's in sense that there might be a chance of snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. In this match. Oh, it's well bowled. Good turn. I mean, fishing there. The batter. Drawn into it. He was late on it. Indecisive. Should be a welcome boundary, just what the Kenyans needed. 37 off 30 balls. This is going to be a tight finish here. Just had a look at the replay of that LBW. Initially I thought it was possibly going down leg, but I think it's a good decision. Bounced and it's straightened. It looks like it's hitting leg stump. Well done to the umpires again. On ball to come. Adil Khan is working out a plan here. He needs a wicket for his team. This is his last ball of a spell. Oh, there's a big LBW shout. It's caught him on the track there. This is going to be a tight finish. (30 of 25 balls). Very achievable for the Kenyans. They need some calm heads now. They've done all the hard work. They've bowled well. They've fielded superbly. They've been batting beautifully. Pakistan are sensing a victory here. They're snatching it from the jaws of defeat. Big appeal for caught behind. Don't think he touched anything there. Well played. New batsman in is Alan Kebabi. Got a job to do for his team here. Needs to take them home. Four players, dab down. They're looking for two. They don't need to take the risk there. One or two boundaries, and it's less than a run of ball here. It's only 2 shots. They need to get to the last over here with just 6 to 7 required. They should be in the driving seat. Bowlroom. No footwork there from Alan Kebabi. His off stumps knocked out. It's getting tricky now. Just 2 more batters left for Kenya. Let's watch his feature. To their move. Oh, a little shuffle. It's almost more the hesitation than the lack of footwork there. It's undecided, an unconfident shot. Lots of pressure in the middle. He's probably not used to this high intensity match. Well played. He's off the mark. Joseph Odumbo. 1 from 1. 25 off 18 balls. 94 for 6. We're in for a nail biter here. Pakistan have fought bravely here, fought themselves back into this match. Win predictor now has swung from being 70-30 in favor of Kenya. With that wicket, I'd say it's 60-40 now with Pakistan. Lot rests on John Navajo. He's on 11 from 9. And he's got to be just telling Joseph, just get bat on ball. Stay with me till the 20th over. Glad he got some bat on that. It was probably hitting middle. Could have been another LBW, which is the last thing they need. Probably too high. He's watched it well. It's bounced and carried. Just wrapped the batter on the gloves there. Hamza Mazar. He's got one to come here. And then left arm round. It's a loopy one. He hasn't got all of that, but it's runs. Important runs. And I think there have been very few dot balls from this Kenyan batting lineup, which is good to see. Just a few loose shots here and there. They're certainly going to learn from this tournament. I've liked what I've seen of the youngsters. I've also liked what I've seen of the experienced campaigners from Pakistan. They looked dead and buried, but they never gave up. They're desperate for their first victory, both teams. What it'll mean to them to get a victory in the tournament. Had a few losses so far. Both got a good chance of winning this match. 3 overs to go. It's 22 or 15 balls. The skipper's back into the attack. Musamir, he's going to be hard to get away. They just need to knock him around. Just ones and twos this over. They don't need to go for big shots. They really don't. That's good running. It wasn't the best shot. Oh, they're going for 3. Could be a run out here. Safely home, I think. Kirsty shakes her head. Look how quick he is. There was never 3 there. These guys are lightning between the wickets. Well run. I had my heart in my mouth there. And they've broken the stumps. That's the stump with the camera in it. So we won't be able to show you any more footage from stump cam. Wasn't the best shot, but 3 runs nonetheless. And as Ross Kaywood always says, there's no comments in the scorebook. A little break in play as they repair the stump. Ian Morira doing the work there. This is nail-biting stuff. It's a wide ball. It's one more run. Joseph Adumbo on strike. He's gone big. It's in the air. This could be out. It falls safely. They're going for two. Can you believe it? Musamir, as it's come down, he's run over it and it's bounced off of the back of his heel, and they've gone through for an easy two. It hasn't even got past the pitch, off the pitch, and they've ran two. Unlucky there for Musa. It's a good delivery. Let's have a look at this highlight. It's gone high. Landed on the pitch. It's a dot ball. Good comeback there from Musa. 14 off 10. Let's see. It's just... Don't see that too often. Two, when the ball doesn't leave the square. Not too much chat from the batters, just the thumbs up. They know what to do. They need 14 runs. It's simple. They're going to be running hard. Bat on ball. Big strategy meetings from the Pakistan. They're getting their field settings right. Taking their time here. Sides onto bowl. He's on the money. Well bowled. 14 off 9. It's unlucky not to get a wicket there. He's looking a bit ginger early. He's looking sprightly now. What a lovely looking shot there. It's driven down the ground. They're looking for two. That's fantastic running. They could go for three here. Running hard between the wickets and they're putting pressure on the Pakistan fielders. Nerves are rattling out there. Saad is back to his mark. He lifts up his collar. He's just taking a moment to compose himself. He's trotting in now. It's a full toss. It's driven down the ground. Should be one. They're looking for two. They're going for two. It's throwing to the keeper's end. It's a bad throw. It's eating two. They could be overthrows. They're running three again. Can you believe it? Hands on hips, Saad can't believe it. Should have been one. Musamir is raising his hands. He's telling everyone to breathe. Calm. Calm. He's asking of his players. It's hard to be calm when it's a nail biter like this. 8 from 7. It's down the track, stumped. Well ball, Saad. Didn't need to use his feet there. They were getting the runs without taking risks. They just need bat on ball. So last man stands. John Navajo, what a knock for him. Stumped Javed, bowled Khalid. He made 19 from 15 balls, 1-6, strike rate of 126. Well batted, sir. There's some calls on social media that John Navajo was the man to take Kenya home and get their first win. Not to be today. If it has to be, it's up to Joseph Adhiambo. He's a 9 from 7. So He has to run twos here. There's no singles on offer. And the strategy will be to hit it down the ground away from the keeper, because he can only be run out at the keeper's end. So the further he hits it from the keeper, the better, which is down the ground towards the bowler. If you can get it past the bowler, there's two. He needs to bat out this innings. He's gone for a big heave-ho. Boundaries will do as well. This is tricky for him. This is not easy. He's the last batter as well. He's number 8. It's 8 or 5 required. Needs to keep his head down. Remember what his coaches have taught him. His eye on the ball. Play through the line. Would you believe it? It's Nelson as well. It's 1-1-1 for 7 after 19. Joseph Adambo. Last man stands. You would never have experienced this playing at an international stadium with cameras, batting on his own. Last man stands World Cup 2024. This has possibly been the best game of the tournament so far. It's been an absolute nail biter from start to finish. Final over. It's going to be bowled by Hamza Mazhar. He's had a good game. He's bowled 3 overs for 13, picked up 1 wicket. He's charging in. And that's down the ground, exactly where it needs to go. Should be an easy 2. It's a good throw though, it's going to be tight. A vital 2 runs, 6 from 4. So, the Pakistan field, if we can get a wide angle of the Pakistan field, please, cameraman. We've got, everyone's at 3 quarters. We've got long off in, long on in, mid wicket in, square leg. I wouldn't say in, they're 3 quarters. They're 15, 20 meters off the boundary. Third man's 15 meters off the boundary. The only one deep is the cover point. It's a 4, can you believe it? He stands and he delivers. 2 from 3 required. Hamza Mazhar can't believe it. Musa Mir's giving him instructions again. That's a worry for the Kenyans. Musa Mir is the skipper of Pakistan. He always has good advice for his bowlers. We saw him pass on some advice earlier to Saad and brought the wicket of John Navajo. He's making some changes here. Possibly, so hard to say. Should the mid-wicket have been on the boundary there? Might have been a boundary anyway. So they're all 3 quarters in. Even the sweeper at cover point is in. He's going for it. Is he going to go for it? No, he decides not to. He's got 2 more balls, so 2 from 2. Needs a calm head here. Joseph Adihambo takes a deep breath. Needs to set himself up here. This is tense stuff. There's tension in the air. The fielders are creeping more and more in. I don't think they realize this. I think they just want to be close to the action, but they're a little bit too close in some places. Oh, he's going to do it. Can he do it? Can it be a winner? It's going to be close. It's not a good throw. He's going to do it. Can he have 1? Pakistan are deflated. Their hands on hips. They can't believe it. They fought so valiantly. What a match we've had. Heartbreak for the Pakistanis. Celebrations for the Africans. The Kenyans are delighted, and rightfully so. They almost snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, the Kenyans, but cometh the hour, cometh the man. Take a bow. Joseph Adihambo, nerves of steel. 17 from 12. He came in at number 8. What a knock from him. What an experience. What a moment. I need a breather. Just to catch my breath here, let's have a look at the highlights and the replays for a minute. The youngsters, they're shaking hands now. If we could get a camera on them quickly. The Pakistan guys. Heartwarming stuff. They're clapping the Kenyans off. Beautiful scenes. That's the last game of the day. We'll be back tomorrow with some absolute bangers of matches. Australia, South Africa, rest of the world versus England are going to be absolute screamers as well. It's been a wonderful tournament so far. Thanks to our viewers, production team. Let's have a look at this. Final moments of the match here. Joseph runs home for the final runs. He'll remember that for some time to come. It was quite sweet watching the rest of the Kenyan team. They weren't sure if they were allowed to run on the field and celebrate. They started to run and then they held themselves back. What a moment for the young man, Joseph Adhiambo. Look at the scorecard there. There's only one name to look at, Joseph Adhiambo, 17 from 12. But what a team effort. Well started at the front by Tom and Dennis, set a good platform for the team. Brian Likavu batted well for his 23. Kelvin Nganga was run out for 7. And everyone chipped in with a few runs here and there. But the man of the moment, Joseph Adhiambo. Some really good bowling as well from Ali Hassan. Just going for 16 runs in his 4 overs and picking up the 2 wickets. He was the pick of the bowlers. Adil Khan also bowled nicely. He picked up the 1 wicket, only went 4.5. And Hamza Mazar had to bowl that final over. A difficult one. He went for 21 and picked up the 1 wicket. So a valiant effort by LMS Pakistan defending a low total. They must be thinking if we just could have got another 10, 20 runs, that match could have been ours. They'd run a bit better between the wickets, put a bit more pressure on the Kenyans. Thanks for staying with us and watching another exciting match of Last Man Stands World Cup. We'll be back tomorrow, and thanks for watching.